Hi everyone, my name is Brynn Tyczkowski and we are here in Minneapolis at the University of Minnesota. I've been here for all 4 years of undergrad, but this is not where my story starts. I'm originally from Appleton, Wisconsin, so if I'm going to tell you my story, I have to do it right. That means I can show you better than I can tell you. So let's go. Hi everyone, welcome to Appleton, Wisconsin. This is my hometown, where I'm from, and I wanted to bring you guys here today because this is where my parents live. Dad, say hi to everybody.
Hi everyone, go Goldie.
My parents have always been role models for me, and they've always encouraged me to follow a career that I'm passionate about. In high school, I volunteered at an elementary school through the National Honor Society. And I knew from that moment that community work was something that I wanted to continue doing even throughout college. I even wrote about community work in my application to the University of Minnesota. After I toured the University of Minnesota with my dad for the first time, I knew that it was the school for me and it was the place that I was meant to be for the next 4 years. After I joined the Community Engagement Scholars Program the fall of my sophomore year, I knew that community sites that had to do with law were something that I wanted to explore because it's always been a career field that I've been passionate about. So with that being said, let's go back to Minnesota and I can show you where my next chapter began. Hi everybody, we are in downtown Minneapolis, right outside the Government Plaza, where inside are some Hennepin County courtrooms. This is where my first community site was through the Advocates for Human Rights, through the WATCH program. And I sat in on court cases and collected data that dealt specifically with domestic abuse and sexual assault. This community site is really important to me because this is where I decided to major in political science and become a pre-law student. Let's go to the next community site. We are here at the International Institute of Minnesota, and in the summer of 2020, I had an internship in the Immigration Services Department where I helped children get citizenship derived from their parents. This community site means so much to me because I still remember making phone calls to families telling them that they could pick up their certificate for their children because they were granted citizenship. I also had the opportunity to work at Urban Ventures, which was an after-school program where students spoke both Spanish and English, and I also got to work at the Calvary Church Food Shelf, where we served primarily the Latinx community, giving them any services that they needed, any hygiene products, produce, things like that. All three of these community sites helped reiterate to me that I wanted to major in Spanish, and they helped me decide that I wanted to pursue a career in immigration law, primarily serving immigrants from Latin America. All right, let's go to the next community site. We are here at Luxton Learners. It's an after-school program where I've really enjoyed working with the students here. I never got to study abroad because of the pandemic, and as William Stafford puts it in his work, the way it is, I have discontinuities in my story and in my thread. I'm so thankful for these discontinuities because now, even though I didn't get to study abroad for a semester, I'm going to be able to go to Madrid, Spain for a year and teach English as a foreign language. I know that I will learn just as much from my students as I will be teaching them. And then after that, I plan to go to law school in the fall of 2023. Thank you for coming on this journey with me today and listening to my story. I know I could not be here without my parents always encouraging me to follow a career that I'm passionate about, and that even though I have many passions, I am grateful they can all intertwine and I can do something with all of them. I know I would also not be here without the Community Engagement Scholars Program and all the amazing opportunities that they've given me. Thanks everyone. Important to me because this is what helped me decide. Okay, the wind, that's okay. Just wait. I even wrote about community work with National Honor Society.